All right, welcome to Matty Does Movies. I am Matty. You may know me from my other channels on YouTube and TikTok. I am making this channel specifically for movie reviews. I go see pretty much every movie that comes out, so I figured, why not? Let's talk about it. As a reminder, these are going to be all spoiler free, okay? I would never take that joy away from you. So we're going to be talking about movies that come out here, all right? I went and saw Deadpool and Wolverine last night. Normally, movies come out on Friday. I go see them Thursday night. And so that's kind of why I'm making this channel, is because I feel like I see most things, and I know review content is hot. So let's do this thing. I think we're going to be building something real special here. So I appreciate you being here. Give it a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know the drill. All right. Deadpool Wolverine. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. A little background on me. I am a huge Marvel fan. I went to every premiere since 2019, since Iron Man 1. I am an enormous Marvel fan, okay? Read the comics growing up. It's my favorite franchise there is. I would never say I'm like I know everything, of course, but love Marvel. And I think we all know that, this phase has been okay. For me, I think I'm a little more optimistic. I think that there's been some good stuff in this phase, and there's been some stuff that's been just okay, right? I think we can all agree on that. Here's the thing, though. I try not to be a prisoner of the moment and just go off something just because I just saw it, right? But I genuinely do think that this movie was great. Okay. Again, this is spoiler free. What I'll say is, this is the first movie in a long time that felt like a Marvel movie. Does that make sense? There's a certain aura when you go to a Marvel movie in the theater, right? There's that anticipation. The theater's packed. There's energy, right? Like when something crazy happens, the crowd goes crazy. It is the greatest thing. I maintain the two greatest moments of movie history for me, this is just for me, are Endgame, the last battle, the portals open up. That moment. You could also throw Cap in there in that final thing, hammer. And then the other Peter's showing up. The theaters went crazy for that, right? There's just something about being at a Marvel premiere, right? Last night, I went to an 11 p.m. showing late, and I thought, there'll be people here, but it's late. Packed house, which I love. This is the first movie in a long time from Marvel that I felt like, oh, this has that feeling, right? And I think that comes down to a few things, right? I think a lot of it is they've done really great marketing for this. I think Deadpool is generally a fairly popular thing, right? Like they've both done ungodly amounts of money, both movies. And then you got Hugh Jackman, right, who is a A-list movie star, good in everything he's ever done. And Ryan Reynolds and Hugh Jackman together just feels good, right? And then you have the leagues coming out of Wolverine's in the suit, right? And there's surprise. Anyway, I don't think I disliked anything in this movie. I genuinely don't think okay, up until now, I think that the first Guardians had the best soundtrack any Marvel movie's ever done. I mean, it had some stuff on there now. This Deadpool and Wolverine movie is by far the best soundtrack. And, that's just the age that I am and how I grew up. Literally every song that came on, I was like, oh, come on. You know what I mean? This movie is full of action. I mean, it may be the craziest first 5 minutes of a Marvel movie. The first 5 minutes are insanity. Yeah, it is fun. I think the story was great. There are, again, spoiler free here. There are a ton of surprises, and I mean some big ones. Now there was some big surprises in this. Um, Again, I won't say anything, but the theater that I was in damn near did 3 standing ovations. It's like they were going absolutely crazy. I for at least 4 or 5 moments I was like this in the theater. I was like, you know what I mean? And I haven't done this. This is my sign. Like if I'm doing this, like I can't believe what's going on. I'm not sure I've done that since, oh man, it's been a while. It's been a while. So I genuinely love this movie. Again, story was good. Special effects look great. Hugh is fantastic, of course. He's the only person that could play Wolverine on Earth. I really do think Ryan Reynolds is unbelievable. Like he is. There again, no one else could play this role, right? They're just meant for these roles, right? This movie is fan servicey, which like normally fan service stuff is kind of hard to gauge because you're like, okay, this is awesome, but like, are they trying too hard to? The thing with Deadpool is that his personality and how sarcastic and funny and crazy he can be, it worked perfect. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't too much, but there was a lot of fan service stuff, which I love, man. Look, it's called fan service for a reason. You know what I mean? Like we're in there, let's have a good time. Man, there's some good stuff in there. A lot of laughs. Um, yeah, a lot of laughs, a lot of dialogue. There were 10 to 15 times where I was like, they did not just do that or say that. You know what I mean? A lot of funny. Action was great. Story good. Some heart in it as well. You know, you got to have a little. You can't just be funny the whole movie, right? You got to have some. You got to have some real things in as well. So, anyway, I loved it, man. I'm gonna try to make these videos under 10 minutes or so. I know some people, make hour-long things, and that's all good, but I'm gonna make these a little more easier to digest and just give you my opinion. So it was a 9.5. I'm gonna give it 9.5 Matty Tomatoes. Absolutely loved it. I highly recommend it. For you Marvel fans out there, I'm talking to you. This is the first movie in a long time that felt like a Marvel movie. It felt like an experience. It had that aura. It had that excitement in the theater. Trust me on this. Um, that's it, man. I loved it. Deadpool Wolverine. Let me know in the comments what you thought. Would love to have conversations there. And reminder, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll be making a video for every movie I see moving forward. All right. So thank you guys for watching. I am Matty. My other channels are in the description, but we're focusing on this right now. So thank you for watching. Matty Does Movies. I'll see you guys next time, guys. Peace.